Hey, it's Bernard here. Did you know Amazon was once just a small online bookstore operating out of a garage? It's true, and today Amazon is one of the largest companies on the planet, making Jeff Bezos one of the richest men alive. But how exactly did Bezos turn this tiny garage operation into a trillion-dollar empire? The real story might surprise you. In the early days, Jeff Bezos had a steady Wall Street career and was making great money. But here's the twist. Bezos wasn't satisfied. He dreamed of something bigger, something that could capitalize on the explosive growth of the internet. After carefully researching business opportunities, he discovered a fascinating statistic. The internet was growing by an astounding 2,300% per year. Bezos knew he couldn't miss out, but what product could leverage that kind of growth? After narrowing down his options, Bezos landed on books because they were easy to ship and had unlimited variety. In 1994, he took a massive leap of faith, leaving his high-paying job, packing up his life, and moving to Seattle. But why Seattle? It wasn't random. Washington had favorable tax laws, and Seattle was close to a major book distributor. Bezos set up his new headquarters in a modest garage with handmade desks and a tiny team. But would customers even trust buying books online? Or was this entire idea destined to fail? Amazon officially launched in July 1995, and Bezos quickly learned that the internet was far from user-friendly at that time. So he focused obsessively on the customer experience. In fact, Bezos made customer satisfaction Amazon's #1 priority. But here's where things get interesting. Amazon didn't turn a profit for several years. Investors started to panic, and analysts predicted a quick bankruptcy. So how did Bezos convince people to stick with him during these critical years? Here's the secret. Bezos was a master at selling his vision. He would consistently emphasize long-term growth over short-term profits. Investors and employees bought into Bezos' passionate belief in what Amazon could become, even though immediate financial results weren't impressive. He constantly reinvested profits into growing the company further. But did this unconventional strategy really pay off? Or did Bezos simply get lucky? By the late 90s, Amazon had established itself as the leading online bookstore. But that wasn't enough for Bezos. He knew the true power of the internet was scale, and Amazon's next step was to expand its product line beyond just books. This decision shocked analysts. Why would a successful bookstore risk everything by branching into unrelated products like electronics or kitchen appliances? Here's why. Bezos wasn't just selling products, he was building infrastructure. He saw Amazon as a tech company rather than a retailer. His strategy was revolutionary. Create an extensive and efficient fulfillment network that could sell anything to anyone. This forward-thinking mindset set Amazon apart from traditional retailers. But building that network required massive investments. Was this ambition too risky? Or did Bezos know something others didn't? The dot-com crash of the early 2000s tested Amazon's strategy like nothing before. Countless tech companies went bankrupt overnight, and Amazon's stock price plummeted dramatically. Critics loudly proclaimed that Bezos had been wrong all along. Was Amazon finally finished? Or did Bezos have a secret weapon up his sleeve to survive this crisis? You won't believe what Bezos did next. While other companies panicked and downsized, Bezos stayed calm and doubled down. He streamlined operations, invested in technology, and, critically, improved logistics. Bezos knew this crisis was temporary, and he was setting Amazon up to dominate once the market recovered. But did this daring gamble actually pay off in the long run? Not only did Amazon survive, but this strategy catapulted them years ahead of competitors once the economy rebounded. Bezos had laid the groundwork for explosive growth. But how exactly did this growth strategy turn Amazon into the giant it is today? And what crucial lessons can we learn from Bezos' boldest moves? In just a moment, you'll discover how Amazon transformed into a company so powerful that it disrupted multiple industries, revolutionized online shopping forever, and made Jeff Bezos one of the richest people on the planet. Plus, you'll see how these same strategies can supercharge your own business ambitions. Let's dive deeper and uncover the exact strategies Bezos used to dominate the online market. Amazon's explosive growth didn't happen by accident. It was carefully engineered by Jeff Bezos through relentless innovation and strategic expansion. Bezos realized early on that efficiency was crucial. Amazon introduced revolutionary technologies such as one-click purchasing and personalized recommendations, dramatically enhancing customer convenience and sales volume. But was this enough to secure Amazon's long-term dominance? Bezos knew the key was logistics, so Amazon invested heavily in building a massive global fulfillment network. Warehouses sprang up worldwide, packed with advanced robotics to speed up delivery times. Competitors simply couldn't keep pace. But here's something most people overlook. These innovations weren't just expensive gambles. They positioned Amazon to dominate something even bigger: cloud computing. How did selling books lead Amazon into cloud computing? It seems unrelated, right? But as Amazon scaled, Bezos faced massive tech infrastructure challenges. He built robust servers to handle the holiday shopping surge, then realized most of this capacity sat unused the rest of the year. Bezos saw an opportunity. Why not rent this unused computing power to other businesses? This single idea gave birth to Amazon Web Services, or AWS. AWS quickly became Amazon's most profitable segment, providing reliable, scalable cloud computing services to thousands of businesses worldwide. Suddenly, Amazon wasn't just an online retailer, it was a tech powerhouse dominating a completely new industry. Bezos' strategy didn't stop there. Amazon continued innovating by developing entirely new product categories, including the Kindle e-reader. The Kindle fundamentally changed how people read books, forever disrupting the publishing industry. Traditional bookstores initially dismissed it as a gimmick, but once again, Bezos trusted his vision and intuition. Sales soared, cementing Amazon's market leadership and further proving Bezos' uncanny ability to spot consumer trends ahead of time. Next, Amazon tackled entertainment with Prime Video, competing directly with giants like Netflix. Critics doubted Amazon could compete effectively, but Bezos had a clever plan: bundle Prime Video with Amazon Prime subscriptions. Customers received faster shipping, exclusive deals, and video streaming in a single subscription, dramatically increasing loyalty. This simple yet powerful bundling strategy transformed casual shoppers into devoted Amazon customers. Another bold step was launching Amazon Alexa and Echo devices, bringing Amazon directly into millions of homes. Alexa became more than a virtual assistant. It became an ecosystem that encouraged constant engagement and purchasing from Amazon. Again, competitors initially underestimated Bezos' bold move, but the widespread adoption proved him right. But Bezos faced backlash too. Critics argued Amazon's aggressive expansion hurt small businesses, and employee working conditions came under scrutiny. Bezos understood these challenges couldn't be ignored, so Amazon raised minimum wages, invested in employee training, and committed to sustainability initiatives. He realized long-term success required adaptability and responsibility, balancing profit with positive social impact. Despite criticism, Bezos remained focused on innovation, constantly reminding Amazon employees to maintain a day-one mindset, treating each day like it's the first, always hungry for new opportunities. This philosophy kept Amazon agile and responsive, driving continuous growth and preventing complacency. So what can entrepreneurs and business leaders learn from Jeff Bezos' Amazon journey? First, never underestimate the importance of relentless customer obsession. Prioritize customer experience above short-term profits, and long-term success becomes almost inevitable. Second, embrace bold risks and innovation. Bezos repeatedly proved that the greatest rewards come from calculated risks and fearless innovation. Don't fear temporary failures or setbacks. They often lead to groundbreaking opportunities. Third, always think big picture. Bezos wasn't just selling products. He was building infrastructure, creating ecosystems, and revolutionizing entire industries. Adopting this expansive mindset can catapult any business toward extraordinary success. Finally, continuously evolve and adapt. Markets change rapidly and successful leaders remain flexible, always ready to pivot when necessary. By maintaining a day-one mindset, Bezos ensured Amazon stayed ahead, despite challenges. Jeff Bezos' incredible journey from a small garage startup to trillion-dollar dominance offers powerful lessons in vision, risk-taking, innovation, and adaptability. These principles aren't exclusive to billionaires. They're accessible tools anyone can adopt to fuel their own path to success. Thanks for watching. Tell me in the comments, what Amazon strategy impressed you most, and how will you apply it to your own goals?